All right, turn 8. Still no tanks. That's what my diary entry says.
One of our first times to ever get tanks, have a chance even.
We're usually like no HQ event, no HQ event. Now I'm just like want an HQ event. No HQ event though, man.
We got one. Just took away our mortars.
Second platoon, so we're still engaged. So second platoon is just getting even draw because
It's just even.
Not undercover. 3.
We're now engaged, right? Yeah, we're engaged now.
Oh yeah, there's 3 cards. Yeah. So I feel like it's probably safe to get the platoon up into the elephant grass. Or I could argue we send him to the village, which is better.
Here's the thing: is this guy?
Oh right.
Could shift fire.
Okay. Well, let's start by having second platoon call in artillery.
Wait a minute. This guy should have been firing at that guy.
Oh shoot.
I was sitting there thinking he was a.
So that would be automatic fire. So this should have been only
crossfire and automatic.
Should have been only plus.
Should have been even, but
even or +1.
Well, he was he +3?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was +3, so it should have been a +1, but.
So we can find that.
Yeah, it's still a miss.
Still a miss. Yeah, I think that's the card.
Because that was the.
That was the last one we
did. That was the.
Oh no, was that the last one we did? No, that was not.
Nope.
No, that was not the last one we did. So that one was. So this is the HQ card. This is the card for that paralyzed team.
Still a miss.
+1, still a miss. Okay.
Now what I got to do though is I got to go remove ammo from each of those units.
Okay, do it quickly. So I think first thing second platoon should do is call in artillery here from the artillery FO. Right? Because if we know that's landing, then the village becomes a lot safer place.
Yes.
So the artillery FO gets 3 draws, right?
He gets 3 draws. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Battalion fire. Wow.
Well, I mean, I don't know where we can put it that's useful. I don't really want to put it here because I want to push a guy here.
Yeah, but we could put it here and here.
In case something spawns.
Yeah, and the here was in case something spawns.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. You got those going out? Okay.
Man, we've gotten battalion fire a couple of times.
Yeah, twice this mission now. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's good. So now I think we should actually consider pushing that platoon forward. Second platoon should platoon move into the village.
Yes.
So that's spending 2 more.
Yep. So how many did he get? 3?
I think 3.
It was.
He got 3.
Yeah. All right, so he's used 3 already. So he's back down to 5.
I think that's a good place to stop.
I'm going to throw out one more potential. We could tell this guy, well, he has to leave the cover, pick him up and go, which is 3 more. Question is, do we want to try to save this guy?
Well, we do, but the thing is I feel like we could more easily do it next turn we could detach somebody now. I wouldn't send him with this guy. Why don't we just detach a fire team or detach an assault team?
All right, we'll just leave it for now.
Yeah, I think we just leave it for now.
Or we could tell this guy, pick him up.
Well, what is that going to put us at? 0 commands?
No, we got 5 still.
We got 5 still?
I'm just saying pick it up so it's done.
If we tell him
But
to
then
pick,
just wait. We'll just wait till next turn.
I guess my question is, if we tell him to pick him up and then we end up like wanting to move him forward,
Moving what somewhere else? Yeah.
Yeah, can he just carry a casualty into combat?
Yeah, they can carry casualties around all day long.
Come on, we're going into combat. You're fine. You're fine.
It sounds weird.
It does sound weird. Let's wait, because it's something we can easily do. And if we get an LZ or a medevac zone placed here, all we got to do is move him over to this card.
I think that's it for that.
I think so, too. I don't think there's anything else to do for him. First Sergeant. He gets 4.
He should tell the mortar team to go up here because then he can see, I think.
So send the mortar team up there into cover.
So he got 4, you said. So he's got 5 total.
Yep.
And this guy's he can.
Oh,
he
that
can
card's not
infiltrate.
That card's not going to be undercover. Yeah. So we'll send him. We'll have him infiltrate.
Yeah. There you go. So that's 1.
I mean, I guess one of my questions is why. Go ahead.
Should he send a weapons team up here?
Well, I guess my question is, do you want to try pushing the platoon up here?
I do.
So then the first sergeant would need to go here and send him here.
Yeah, so I'm thinking the smarter thing is
general.
Move him here. That's 2. First sergeant here, 3. Move him, 4. Move the first sergeant under, and he's used them all.
How many did he get?
He got 4. He had 1, so he has 5 total. So that was 1.
So
right?
why are we moving that guy?
No.
Why are we moving?
I'm moving that guy so there's something that just in case anything spawns on there, it's not just a leader and an FO.
Okay, fair enough. Go for it. Will that guy keep firing backwards here, or will he?
Will he
start firing?
Open fire here.
No, he'll open fire there. So that doesn't really matter. But okay, so
this
that
goes away. We actually have no PDF. Ironically, the downside is that removes the PDF and he doesn't disappear.
No, then let's not do it. We can do that next turn, or we can do that later.
So it was 1.
Well, let me make another argument here. So we've moved the mortar FO, which I'm 100% down with.
Yep.
We could just hope we get a general initiative to push that guy forward out of his own volition. That would be taking a chance, and the first sergeant could then save some stuff. Then once this card is cleared, he can start moving everything forward. And he's just saving them for like next turn. And then we're just hoping we get, because the problem is the first sergeant is going to run out of commands going, he got to run up here. And then then he's exposed possibly. And if something doesn't pop, then he can't get under cover.
Yeah.
I feel like let's just hope we pull one general.
The only downside is throwing this guy up here into the open with no cover.
I mean, he's going there eventually, isn't he?
He is. The upside is if the first sergeant moves here now, he can tell him to move up and he could use the general to try to find cover.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. But then the problem is these guys are all out of command. These guys can't be. Yep. These guys are all stuck. They can't move until.
Well, this guy can be called all day long.
Yeah.
It's just this guy.
Well, why not just we can like he's like the mortar. He's just like kind of getting left behind. All right, I think you're right. I think we push the first sergeant forward. We infiltrate him forward, and then we push that guy forward.
Yeah.
So the first sergeant doesn't infiltrate.
Now he tells this guy to infiltrate. He could exhort.
No, I don't think one card draw is worth it.
Okay. Now, that was 2, right?
Didn't he also send the mortar forward?
Oh, 3. I'm sorry, 3. That was 3. Does he want to move undercover?
Yeah, I think so.
So he's saving 1 again.
Yeah,
that's his 4 that he's.
Yeah, he's going to spend that eventually to move undercover, so we might as well just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
now it's general.
We need 1. We got the one we need.
Looking for cover. Pulling 3.
Got it.
Got it. That feels fortunate.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's going to help.
Still not good. We're starting at -1, so it's still not great. But
well, what I'm hoping is if we trigger anything,
yeah, it'll go there.
Right there.
Or I guess it can't go there. All right. Enemy,
or it's a maneuver.
Enemy HQ. No.
Nothing.
So they've got 1, just two, 3 cards to check.
Yep.
So we're going to check card 3. So we're going to check this dude.
Over here, right?
Oh, right, that dude. So
Which he's just paralyzed. He's just paralyzed, does nothing.
Wait. He's going to try, he might try to rally, wouldn't he? Down here?
Where doesn't he have to be with a leader?
Yes, he does. I did that yesterday. Never mind.
Yep. So that's done.
Didn't even need to check that one. We don't even really need to check the bunker either. Do we? Do they?
I can't remember. I think they just sit there because nobody's on their card, but we'll look at it in a second. So we're checking this one now.
Trading fire.
He is from a PDF, so he could shift fire.
Under fire from a different direction to its own PDF.
Yep. So 1 through 5.
Low. 5.
He's falling back.
He's falling back. Holy shit. Really? He's going to go here.
And he's just disappeared into the ether.
I'm kind of okay with that. Although this
I am too.
Although this PC's got a really high potential.
Well, I'll point out the other reason I'm okay with that is now
they can appear on
the
that
PC
card.
can land there too.
Uh-huh. This is gonna be a lot drawn, a lot of cards though, because we are back down to just contact.
Yep.
Because his PDF goes away.
No. Spotted. Well, he's gonna disappear. So yeah, it will just be.
Actually,
right now we spotted.
This guy should be firing here.
He should be.
So we're not. We're actually engaged.
But I think it's just what is heavily engaged?
We'd have to have somebody on
means
the
you're
card.
engaged.
You'd have to have somebody on the card. But I thought
I was thinking heavily engaged. But heavily engaged needs the 2 volumes of fire.
I thought we were down.
I mean, we got a volume of fire over here still.
But
it doesn't.
But it's an unoccupied card. Doesn't that matter? 2 or more
I think it does,
occupied cards are under VOF.
Yeah, you're right.
So we're okay though because this and this. Although by the time we do PC markers, card isn't going to be occupied.
He'll be gone. Yeah.
Unless the casualty counts for that. I don't know.
Nope, they do not.
So I think we'll be down to just contact when we draw that PC.
Yep.
Is what it is. And I think we're there though, aren't we? Because
we're at the retreat.
So that guy retreats. Capture happens
paralyzed,
before, so
not pinned.
Yeah.
And then, well, did we ever check for these guys?
What guys?
Did we verify their?
Oh, we should verify that what they do.
Not under fire. That they have.
They have a line
no
of
PDF.
sight. No. I don't think they're. Yeah, they're nothing.
There's nothing that applies. Yeah.
There's nothing that applies. They just hang out in their bunker.
Yep.
While we shoot at the door.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's that. No vehicle, no fire mission. Oh no, we have to update fire missions.
Boy, do we.
Okay.
Bam.
And then we do combat effects. There's no
Nope,
no
PC.
No PC. Then pinned recovery. C.
Okay, well, so that's 3.
3. We got 6.
An ambush.
Well, there's a high probability of them ending up on cards with incoming fire.
There is. Oh, this is interesting though.
Why?
Oh, just because there's 3 different places. There's 3 different units, right?
Yeah,
No, 2.
The mortar,
3.
the mortar FO and the first sergeant could be in trouble. Well, there's one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 possible cards they could go on. 7 out of 8.
Wow.
Yeah,
all right.
that slowed us down last time. That's a little rough. So.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a bummer. So the first guys are squad in an RPG team. All in basic.
You know what we fucked up?
Nope.
Which we actually should go back and undo. Does the first sergeant have a save command? Before he leaves, he should establish the medevac zone here.
Yep. Just put it down. Yep.
Yeah. Because we always intended to do that. We just kind of forgot it in that.
Yep. All right.
First one?
Yeah, and these are all going to be unspotted.
8.
8. Left front. So.
In the brush.
Ooh.
What's the volume of fire? Small?
Small.
For now. 5 for the next one.
5 is right side.
That's where we wanted him. Nope, right here.
But he goes into the trench instead.
No. Here.
Oh, yep. Okay. Good.
We need right rear. So he is not actually firing.
He will not fire. He is now, but he won't.
No, because we've already flipped the fire markers. Did we flip them too early?
Yeah, that's true. Yep. And what's the other one?
3.
Right front. So up here.
Mangrove swamp, where I said we should put the artillery.
How ironic.
Well, look, man, all I'm glad about
you wanted the village too. You threw out both of them.
I know. What I'm glad about is nothing appeared here because I didn't want to lose those 2 guys.
Yeah. This is going to be tough, though.
Yeah.
Well, we got artillery.
This would have been better because we can see that card. The problem is we can't see this card. If we move here, we got a potential contact. So getting line of sight to this card and this card is actually going to be really challenging.
Yeah.
That's the problem we got. We
got it from here.
Their ambushes, they set up good ambushes. Give them credit.
That's a really good one.
And that makes this automatic fire.
That's automatic. Okay.
Pinned recovery. I don't think there's any of that, right?
Just combat effects.
So
that poor guy's -3. Well, this guy
is +6.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen worse.
Miss.
There's 2 of them there. 2 units.
We hit the leader.
I told you I've seen worse.
He's
Paralyzed. The leader was paralyzed.
I'm sorry, but
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't help us a ton, but I like it. I still like it. So we are -3.
-3, yeah. Now's a good time to get a really all miss card. Oh, wow.
Pinned.
I was lucky.
So
I'll take it.
I know this is for later, but I'm actually wondering if it might be smart to like get some units here. I mean, I know we're going to trigger a PC, but it would allow us to see this card and like these guys.
It might be.
These guys can't fire at us or aren't going to fire
Correct.
at us.
It might be.
I mean, we won't fire off, but we could do some spotting and stuff. It might be a good place to go. Okay. Of course, keep in mind if we can get spotters forward, we can just white phosphorus these two cards.
True.
Okay, sorry, where were we? Now we get to do this guy, the inadvertent artillery.
Yep. So he's at -3.
-3. Pin. Oh, he must.
That's like that's the card.
Yeah. Oh, that's a real shame. Well, the good news is he's not spotted though. Oh well. Yeah. All right. This doesn't have small arms fire on it, does it?
No.
Don't know where that.
This one doesn't really have
a unit on it.
A PDF on it either anymore.
True.
They don't fire.
True.
I don't think. They don't have any BOF.
No. I think that's it, right?
That's irrelevant, although we are firing.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Both of our weapons teams used ammo?
Yes, both of our did they? Yes, both of our weapons teams used ammo.
So the other potential is to get up here as well into this trench. Triggers another one, but
I don't like this cover, but the trench is pretty good.
Yeah, you're sitting at +3 there. I mean, it's risky, man. But
I feel like we're gonna have to do something though.
Yep.
I mean,
if you get somebody on this card,
I really wish we could get into this village. The thing about this card is it makes us heavily engaged.
Exactly.
Okay.
Be a great job for that guy.
If we get on.
Maybe. That guy could also just go up here.
Well, we got to.
Oh, he's pinned, so.
We got to unpin him first, and right now he's taking a lot of fire.
Yep. Well.
I mean, here's the thing.
That's it, right?
Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm just to think about is if we could get this guy to retreat. If we could get this guy to retreat, then these guys might go away.
That's true. We won't see anybody. They might go away.
Not under fire and no line of sight to an opposing unit. Remove unit, place PC marker.
That's what we should do.
So, well, no, but I don't think we can do, so here's the thing. I don't think we can do that entirely because we only have 2 turns left. And if we do that next turn, we can't get to this card.
Yeah.
But I think what we could conceivably do, we could think about like going in here. No, we should move a.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can move in here and then go in there.
We can move a unit in here, lock this down with white phosphorus.
Who are we going to move? The only thing we got is that guy and that can get there. Oh, we got all our guys too far back.
We are so screwed, aren't we? We were too slow in our advance.
Yep. I mean, we can get this guy. If we can get him unpinned, he can get up there. But that's our only chance, I think.
I don't see how we get it. Well, we could try to get him unpinned, but I think that's...
It may just not be even worth trying.
The way we get him unpinned, I think, is the only way we can get him unpinned, hypothetically, is we would have to like if we could infiltrate into here, move forward into here, lock these two things down with artillery, then he would unpin in the recovery segment, and then next turn he could move forward.
I'll tell you the one thing is that card right there represents 5 experience or 6 experience points, and that's it. So
well, it also
I'm not sure it's worth the risk of all the units.
It also represents failure if we don't get it, but okay. Well, I mean, I'm being honest with you. I'm not certain. Like, well, yeah. I mean, will be one turn of taking crazy fire, or kind of a bit of a risk. I mean, if we get a guy up here, you're right. The problem is, even if we get a guy up here, he's gonna be like exposed. He's gonna take a ton of fire.
I mean, all we need to do is clear the card, right? So.
Yeah.
But to get that guy unpinned.
Well, here's what I think we should do. We should fall back in general. What we might want to do is get some folks onto this card. See if we can get this card spotted. Then we could on the last turn we could try to infiltrate to this card and then leapfrog up to here. We could see where we are on turn 10. But the number one thing is we've got to find a way to get this guy off this card. So if we don't draw one in general initiative, none of this works.
Yeah.
I wish we had.
Well, we also need to infiltrate to here, right?
No, this turn we just need to move to there. It would be the 10th turn we'd need to get a little bit of luck. Okay. Well, let's just get going. Because you know what? The tank's going to show up.
Or the air control. Forward air control. All right, so we're cleaning up.
And I'm just looking at this. The tank can't get here. There's no way for the tank to get here because it's got like slow, no, slow, no. It's like, I mean, I guess it could go. No, it would stop on the first row. And then on the second,
yeah, it would.
And
yeah, he'd stop on the first row.
On the second turn, he might be able to go here.
He can get elephant grass, and he can get open. He can get up there.
No, he can't because he would stop on this row.
Oh, slow, yeah.
Fucking tanks.
Useless.
Doesn't matter anyway. All right, second platoon. Oh, yeah. Dude, thanks for clearing. So we get second platoon gets. Where is he? He gets 4.
So he's got 9 total. Well, platoon move up here.
So the thing is,
cease fire and then cease fire.
Well, no, does he need to cease fire first? Why?
Yeah, otherwise this guy's gonna keep firing up there while they're there.
But if we call a ceasefire, I see. Wait a minute. I'm wondering if we should call the artillery FD, have him go there, and then have him put artillery here. As the first 2 things we do.
Yeah, those make sense.
So the artillery FO moves up to here.
Correct.
And then if this doesn't work, the first sergeant can try and do it. So he's going to try to put artillery there. So that's 2 commands. And he's drawing 3, right?
3.
1, 2. Come on.
Does not have it.
We'll let the first sergeant deal with it. How many more commands does he have?
That's 2. Then he can platoon move under the trench.
Well, he has to call a ceasefire first, right?
Ceasefire, so that's 3.
Or if the first sergeant actually fired off a ceasefire on his turn.
True.
It would stop this as well.
Yep. Probably smart.
So we're going to platoon.
So just platoon move?
Platoon infiltrate, though, right?
Yeah, ironically, yeah. We're going to infiltrate into our own volume of fire. So first one.
1, 2, no.
The other platoon.
Is any of these guys veterans? He succeeds.
This one's a veteran.
He succeeded.
Okay.
The leader.
And then the line.
He succeeded.
Nice. Well, ironically, they could move here.
Well, they could. I don't think we want them to, but they could actually spot. Actually, we didn't. This wasn't spotted. We couldn't.
Oh, you're right.
That would have had to have been white phosphorus. I'm not going back. But now we should probably we should tell our veteran platoon to spot here.
We should definitely do that. So we've done.
This would be our fourth, I think, right? No, move, call for fire, platoon infiltrate.
So that's 4. So this is our 5th to spot. Right?
Yep.
And
he's
undercover. So
small.
He's undercover. He's a veteran. So I think it's just even.
Yeah, because the cover and the veteran.
Yep.
Fuck. Well, he's spotted. So now we're gonna open fire.
Yep.
I think that's it.
I'll throw out the only other thing if we wanted to get really ballsy. Tell that guy to infiltrate into there. He's pinned, so
then this guy
he might fall back.
Then this guy is not going to go away.
He's firing here,
but he's not going to go away. I mean, the thinking was we move.
Oh yeah.
We move this guy, and then these guys all just go away.
Nope. You're right.
I don't want him to have somebody in his line of sight.
So I
mean, keep in mind when we draw 0 initiative,
it didn't work. Yeah,
initiative won't have worked. So I'm not necessarily averse to it because oh shit.
What?
This guy can now see us. This guy now has because this is in our line of sight.
Oh, he can. Yep.
Fuck. So
might as well move up into.
So he's not going away either.
Nope.
So maybe, well, we could do one of two things. We could spot, or we could infiltrate the veteran here. That seems very, very risky. Like, I think we're just going to take a bunch of casualties, and I feel like...
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. It just feels... So you're saying spot with this guy?
Why not with a veteran?
He just already spotted. He can't do it twice.
Spotting a different card is not a... Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll spot here.
Yeah, so what is he? He's also just...
They're only drawn one card, though. Or one.
He's only one card, yeah. Is it...
Is that worth it?
No, but what might be worth it is an auto grenade.
Yeah, I actually think an auto grenade is worth it. Let's do that.
I mean, hate to not use them. Now. Yeah.
But I am still hoping, I mean, admittedly, I'm still hoping to put like artillery on that card. Or maybe not. Maybe we white phosphorus these two cards. The problem is like...
Can't see them.
Well, we can't see this card. But you're right, we can't.
Yeah, we didn't move our spotter there, unfortunately. He can't see him. Like, this guy can try to call it in, but he's only got one draw.
So that's why I guess I'm just wondering if we should do this grenade thing, because the one place we know we can get artillery is here. And if we get battalion fire, we can then stick it here. Of course, that guy's going.
You know the other option?
What?
white phosphorus there,
then he can't see.
and he can't see.
But does that happen before or after? It happens after enemy activity checks, right?
It does, so it doesn't help us. Yep. That doesn't work. Yep.
I think we need to flip into we're not getting this card mode.
Yep.
Should this have gone away last turn?
Yep. Should have. Yep, that should have.
So I still think we should hold off on the grenade in case we need it the following turn.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
I still want to get artillery here.
That works.
I mean, we are drawing a potential contact here.
True.
Although we're in which case I start to wonder if because if we push a guy forward here, we're drawing 2 potential contacts.
Yeah.
No. Let's just stay here. This might have been a stupid move, actually. Too late because we pulled all those infiltrate cards.
Yep.
Not going back.
Nope.
Okie doke. Although it might be worth dropping the white phosphorus here, because then next turn that would cause these guys to go away.
Yep.
And that might open up some opportunities on the last turn of the game.
It might open it up. You're right.
So we should try to white phosphorus and artillery.
Yep.
Okay. So, but second platoon can't really do anything else useful.
Yeah, so he's saving 3 now. First sergeant has none right now.
Yeah, we need him to get a good draw. He's undercover.
He's undercover, right?
Yeah, he's undercover.
Yeah.
So he's got a +1.
He's a +1.
4.
So he's got 4.
So first things
he
first.
First one is landing artillery.
Yeah. Yeah.
And shouldn't there have been a target marker there?
There should have been. Oh, no, because the target marker was
there
here, and we just put it there.
Yeah, you're right.
1 second.
Exposed. And we're hoping to get a general initiative to get that guy off that card.
And I think
back into here.
that's where we're at right now. Is we got to do general initiative to see if
Yep.
that guy can move.
He cannot.
Wow.
All that we did.
This went so pear-shaped right at the end.
Wow. We're gonna lose. This is not good.
Well, we're not gonna. I mean, we were gonna lose anyway. The problem
Well,
I have right now is
I mean, we're gonna lose steps.
We're gonna
lose steps.
Yeah,
that
exactly. We're gonna lose a bunch of.
Didn't really want to lose, but
Yeah.
Hey, I hate to ask you to pause it, but would you? I'm gonna bio break again.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It unpaused it.
Yeah, I've unpaused it. I checked that time.
All right. Wow, this just has gone poorly. But now do they have an enemy HQ? Watch all the unpinned units fall back.
Nope.
All right. So enemy there, enemy. Got one there, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Think so.
Dang it.
You know what? We did our level best, and
we did.
We got 2 bad draws that turn that really screwed us over. I mean, but
yeah, that would hurt.
Yeah, that one hurt a lot. I mean,
fortunately, I think we're just going to nuke
those are both attachments, right? So we don't really.
They're attachments. Yeah.
I mean, they don't come back green. So.
They don't even have names.
They don't have families. All right. I guess now. So wait, we capture these guys. right?
Yes, we finally captured those guys.
Yay, victory points. Pinned recovery, I don't think it's going to be any of that.
And I'm going to throw something out that I want to change that we did last turn.
What did we do? What?
I want to move this guy here.
How long ago did we do that?
That was just, we moved him back from here to here.
Okay.
I want him there instead.
You're thinking about moving this guy?
Because then we can call that in next turn.
All right.
And at least save a casualty.
Okay.
Since we're about to create a few.
Okay.
You good with that?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I have a feeling
it's 2 victory points, baby.
I have a feeling he's going to move up here and create an LZ for the 6 casualties up here, but okay. All
that
right.
might be more effective.
So we've done capture and retreat, right?
No, we got to do the enemy activity.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so we didn't capture those guys yet. I'm like losing track of what's going on. All right.
That's all right. So we're drawing 4. That's what my bio break did.
Third one.
3. So this one right here.
I don't think they're doing anything. Well, actually, pinned boy might.
Yeah. Yep. Pinned. What is he? Pinned undercover.
Pinned undercover.
So 1 through 4.
Does nothing.
All right, next one. Which one?
1. He is going to
probably concentrate and/or.
Yeah, he's got 2 guys who they're over here.
Yeah. Not under fire, but a valid target. So they're going to, on a 3, they'll.
Grenade or whatever.
Grenade, yep.
First one
does not.
Second one does
Second
not.
one does not. All right. 1 or 2.
1.
So this guy. So he's the same thing.
Which one is
1
it?
through a 3.
This guy?
Right? This guy.
Okay.
Was a 1, right?
Thought it was a 2, but let's just go with 1. I don't remember. The dog is whining and I can't concentrate.
Okay. So he's doing nothing. So now it's this guy who is pinned
Undercover.
So that's the 1 through 4.
3.
He's going to try to rally, of course. Draws 2.
No luck.
All right.
Okay. Not a lot. Not that interesting.
Yeah, that was.
So now we capture those.
Now we capture.
then there's no. I don't think there's any retreating.
Nope.
No. No vehicles. Now fire mission update. So this comes off, at which point this guy is going to start firing here. Right?
That is the place with the most steps.
That is the place with the most steps, yep. Oh, these should be gone because
these should have gone away
with the ceasefire. Oh, not that it matters, but we should have like spent one of the XOs. Oh, did you spend it? One of his green star things?
No, I didn't.
We should spend that. Not that it matters.
Wait, no, it's not the XO. It's the first sergeant.
Oh, sorry, first sergeant.
Yep.
So then this flips and this flips.
Yippee.
Now we got 1 potential contact, unfortunately, we still got to do.
A B.
And we're engaged, right? So that's going to be like 3.
Yeah, we spotted.
This turn has not gone according to plan.
Oh, we did get a contact?
Oh, fuck yes. We got 2. 6.
Well, only 1 matters. 6?
Is a maneuver.
Maneuver. That's actually good. Not that it matters, I don't think. So where is he going to be?
3.
Right front. So he's going to be up there. whatever
No,
there is.
Isn't he here?
Oh yeah, I've done that twice now. So make sure we don't have a big giant hill back here, which we do not. He's here, he's exposed.
But we're not firing at him.
Yep. Out of cover, marked exposed, max line of sight. Yep. That's where he is. He'll open fire next turn.
Yeah, that's if we stick around. I'm feeling like pulling back is the thing for us to do. Just get out of the way. I mean, we're gonna.
I agree.
Yeah.
Probably drop back here.
Yeah. Okay. So that is PC's pinned recovery.
Oh.
There is a pinned recovery, right? This guy is going to recover.
Correct. Yep. So he'll leave the card next turn.
Yep.
Oh no, he's not under volume of fire.
Oh,
so
he's not. You're right.
he'll just park there. So now we're actually checking him.
So that guy is
He's basically -3, right? No, -4. No, he's undercover too. So -3.
Hit. One
Oh my
fire
goodness.
team. Well,
That's actually very fortunate.
Well, sort of. I mean, the problem is we would need 2 commands to get them the heck out of there, but
Well, let me rephrase. It beats casualties.
it does beat casualties, but we still need to get them out of there. Although, if we don't drop artillery on them, I guess it's not that bad. They're +2 for.
Why would we ever drop artillery on them? That seems stupid.
That squad's coming back in much worse shape than it left.
Oh my God, yeah. And it was looking good.
It was on turn 8.
So up here.
He's
+3.
+3. Miss.
All right, he's unpinned.
Well, here we go.
Yep.
So this guy is -3. This guy's -5.
4, basically.
Right?
Yep, 3 and 4, basically.
Because those two cancel each other out. Yeah.
Yep.
-3, -4.
First one, -3.
He's hit.
Yep.
He's a litter team.
Okay.
And we got to draw, see if his radio is broken, right?
Yep.
Do you remember what that is?
No. I know about where it is, which is kind of terrifying.
I'm going to say it doesn't really matter because...
Right? It's right here. 1 in 2 chance.
So 1 is broken, 2 is okay. Which one do you want to do?
1 is broken.
It's not broken.
All right.
-4. He's hit. He's a casualty. His radio's broken.
He's got 2 radios.
His radios are broken. Do they flip over to their broken side or something? Or
I don't think they have a broken side. They're just...
Nope.
They're just out of the game. They can't be repaired.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yep. Thanks, short. All right, this one, we basically got +5. He's a +3, and these guys are +5, right?
Yeah. So we'll do the +3 first.
+3 first.
Pinned. Miss. Miss.
All right. Now this is no longer going to be.
Yeah. It's now small arms.
And when we relook at all this, he's now firing.
Yeah. So there's a crossfire.
This patrol went sideways.
Yep. Well, I mean, narratively, I gotta say, however, I actually love this. I mean, like, you
Oh yeah,
know,
we walked
we
right
got
into an ambush.
we
That's
walked
just
into
look at
we
this.
walked
We're
into two.
surrounded.
So we walked into two. Basically, we walked up
Yep.
here into an ambush, and then narratively, it's like they set up an ambush around these two rice paddies, knowing we were coming, and like these guys just were deciding to hide in a bunker. They didn't participate in the ambush, but yeah, I
Well, the
mean,
leader just went and got himself hit.
he's kind of a little chicken because it was like some small arms fire
Yep.
on a deep. I mean,
So I think
narratively,
that's all of the change,
yeah,
right?
narratively again, this game just tells great stories.
It
Period. End
does.
of
I love it.
period. End of sentence. It's disappointing for us, but I mean,
Yeah, there are times when it just would be fun if we went and kicked butt
well, we
every
did
time.
that. We did that last patrol. I think it's probably
Yeah, remember when you said how easy it was?
yeah, yeah. That so
And it was.
yeah.
But, all right, so on to turn 10,
Yep. On to turn 10.
and I don't think we used any ammo.
Weapons team
No.
here. Weapons team here. Nope.
Also,
Thank God the HQ doesn't want anything.
probably the wrong attitude, but I don't think I care if we used any ammo.
So the second platoon, he is undercover, but he is under small arms fire. So he gets 3 commands.
So he has a total of 6, so he can spend them all.
Well,
Run away?
I mean, I don't.
Why
think,
not?
I'm just wondering. I guess there's no value to going here. No, there's no value to going here to try to save that guy. There's no point. We should just run away. Yes. Platoon move the heck out of there. Elephant Grass Village, I don't care. Just platoon move out of there.
I think this pin guy, but I don't think it matters. I mean,
we can
we're going to tell him to go here, then we're going to platoon move.
Yep. We're falling.
They're all
back.
exposed.
We're falling back. Well, we can infiltrate these two, but I just
we can try.
I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. Like, let's not even bother. Let's own our chicken shitness. You know.
Run away.
It's precisely what we're doing.
So he's not going to try and do anything else, right?
Nope. So just looking at this, this guy has no line of sight to anybody. This guy has no line of sight to anybody. This guy has no.
This guy has a line of sight to here.
They have line of sight to there. But let me put it another way. This guy has no line of sight to anybody I give a shit about. So none of these guys have line of sight to anybody.
Actually, these guys, we got 2 fire teams under here.
Yeah, but nobody has line of sight to anybody we can really help very much.
Yeah. Nope.
I mean, basically, if these guys get unpinned, they can fall back to here.
Yeah, but they got to you know how many general initiative you got to get for that? We need like 4 general initiative. They're screwed.
Wait, hang on a second. Where can unpinned units move? So they can't move here because it's under a volume. I guess they can't move here because it's under a volume of fire from the artillery short. So
they can move.
They can't move. No, they can't move anywhere. There's nowhere they can move to because this is under
These
a volume
guys
of fire.
can't. The unpinned litter team. If these guys were
they can't move anywhere.
There's unpinned, they could go here.
But they're not.
No, they're a fire team.
Yeah,
fire team can go to a card only if it's friendly occupied with no volume of fire. It's they're just screwed.
They can't go anywhere. They're just stuck up there.
They're just stuck firing. Yeah. So there's nothing else for this guy to do, right?
First sergeant.
I would say he's going to lay down a medevac.
Well, he should draw. He gets 5 commands. So yeah, he's going to lay down a medevac zone, right?
And is he going to do anything else?
No. What else is there to do?
I don't think I want to do anything.
No, me neither.
Wow. That is a buzzsaw. There are 5 cards up there with units.
These guys will probably stop firing here and start firing here, right?
Yeah, they will.
Not going to worry too much about it. All right, General.
Which isn't going to do anything because it's.
We got one.
And they'll actually do it. If you look at this, they do it before we even check them. So we should just move them over there.
We got one general command. And I don't think we should unpin any of these guys because they're providing defensive value. So I think we just waste it because there's no, I mean, literally the only thing we could do is like auto unpin this guy.
If we unpin, if that guy unpinned, he would drop back, right?
Would he?
He's under volume of fire if he was unpinned.
Okay, let's have him try and unpin himself.
So, I mean, he gets one draw. He's. Oh. Look at that.
I would trade that for not a short.
Me too.
I assume a litter team doesn't keep holding on to its radio. Or does it? Not that it really matters, but for practical terms for this game, but
I don't know. I don't remember. I think the litter team might, because the litter team will carry
casualties, but a radio? I don't know. Maybe. All right.
It's in the rules. I know it's in the rules. So
they don't get an HQ event. So
I already shifted fire. This guy stops firing.
Yeah, he's got no line of sight to anybody. These got come off.
Actually, that went away.
I guess this is actually all pinned.
All pinned. Yeah. Oh no, he can't even fire.
Oh,
He's got white phosphorus on.
Ah, but he will in a second. He will be able to in a second.
He will, yeah.
So at this point, let's just. The thing is I don't. So
like he's gonna go away.
This guy's gonna go away. Everybody else is just gonna do what they do. They're just gonna stay where they are doing what they do. Oh no, they make grenade and stuff.
They're gonna try potentially on a 3. All 4 of these will try to grenade.
So should we just go 1, 2, 3, 4 and not bother doing all the drawing?
Just draw. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4. See if it's a 3.
So the first one is nothing.
First one.
Second
one is trying to.
Grenade.
So 2 shots.
He gets 1, 2.
Oh, he gets a critical hit.
What does that mean again?
The cover doesn't count.
Like it matters.
It's just insult to injury, man.
Second one does a 3?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Still. God almighty.
All right. Capture and retreat. So this guy retreats.
Yeah.
Probably retreats to
How
here.
beautiful was that?
Better cover.
Yeah. All right.
Update fire missions.
They just disappear. Yeah.
Yeah. And basically, oh, wait, this now becomes, we now have all pinned here.
Yep.
So we've got 2 cards to check.
Hold on. Highest volume of fire. Oh, no, we can't see him. I take that back.
Yeah. You got no line of sight to either
Spotted.
of those 2 guys.
Yep.
All right. So basically this guy is minus -4. No, -3. No, minus. So the cover.
He's got the -3,
crossfire and,
-4,
and the pinned. Crossfire and pinned cancel each other out, so it's just the -4 because the cover doesn't count.
Cover doesn't count. Yep. So
2 -4.
Just the worst possible.
Hit.
Paralyzed.
It's really
That's actually
really not much different, is it?
No, it's no. That's actually just fine for us.
Hit. Casualty.
That's what I didn't want. Only because we're just going to have. It's just going to leave
Yeah, more greenies coming in.
More greens. Yep.
So this guy's +5.
Yeah. And that's it.
Should we total up this mess?
We should, and we probably should do while we're thinking about it, just get the.
Yeah, that's what I think we should do, is just get all that done.
Yeah, so
the mission, we cleared 5 cards, I think, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We get 5.
Woohoo!
And we got nothing during the mission.
Nope.
And then if we go back to the beginning of this, so do we have an enemy casualty we didn't catch? We do not. So for everyone that we captured the casualties, we get 2. So we get
6.
6 more.
What is going on?
And for every successful evacuated friendly casualty, we get 2. So this guy came off too. So we got 4 more.
We're going to end this with 15, which is really not that bad. It's actually very similar to the last one, except we didn't clear. Because the last one we ended with 21.
If we had cleared the last card, we would have had 21.
21, yeah.
So.
All right.
So if we pull things off, we got lat teams come off for us. First sergeant, platoon. Those guys came out of it okay. So that's what we have, right?
Yes. So we're missing.
There's no more lat teams, right?
Yeah.
We got that guy. Yep, that's it.
So we have 3 casualties and 2 lat teams. And
so hold on real quick. The casualties get us what? Do you remember?
What do you mean?
Do we get 1 for every 2?
I don't know what you're talking about. We took VPs for these guys here. I don't know what else you're talking about.
Now, you get 1 veteran replacement for every 4 casualties, so that's not going to count.
Are they evacuated or just in total?
I think just in total. So
Well,
we're not going to get them.
Yeah, we are.
So
what are you talking about? Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, we got 4 casualties. Yeah. So we get 1 veteran.
Okay, but
this is during the replacement. So this is an interesting question. With these feel like they should be done
now.
Now, you think?
We're never going to remember.
So we're not doing replacements yet.
We're never going to remember. Well, then we'll have to mark it down and note it later. But in that case, the problem is we probably should have marked down how many casualties we had before.
Yeah, I'd say we just take 1 veteran
Mind you,
now.
we do have a save that you could check.
We do. We'll just for right now we'll do it this way. I was just trying
to do the checksum here just to make sure we're good. So we're missing 4 from our platoons and then the 2 forward observers, and we've got 6 casualties plus lab team, so we're good. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So I would argue bring back that guy green, 2 greens with these.
So the second platoon, this guy comes back as green.
Well, hold on. No, I think the way we were doing it, so we remembered, was he's basically at nothing, right? And, actually, we had these guys all nothing, and we brought them back green, so we remembered that we can't.
Oh, we can't increase these guys? I think we can, can't we?
Oh, I'm sorry. The lat teams we can. Yes, I'm bad. My bad.
Yeah, it's the next ones we can't.
The replacements
right.
Like the veteran replacement.
And then this guy is now nothing, right?
Yeah. Do you agree? I mean, now we've got that guy back.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And then what we can do is bring back. Now we get, for these casualties, we get 1 veteran. So I would throw out.
Just stick it here.
Make it that guy.
Yep.
And then we upgrade one of those guys with our experience, because I think we're on to experience, right? That was all.
I think so. Yeah, yes, I think that's right.
So make one of these veteran.
Yep.
Oops.
Nope, do it on the other side.
And that's 3.
Wait, where did you do it on the other side?
Yep.
And then these guys should go to line.
Correct. So that's 2 more.
And then we should make this
And
guy,
then
this. So keep in mind, well, so a question is
2 veterans are going to have to disappear.
Well, I get that, but I'm more thinking about like when we get to the end, there's this thing about like you have to replace one of your leaders too. Right?
Yeah. So just leave one line.
I mean, I'm just thinking we shouldn't replace. We're gonna have to replace one, so I don't want to.
So do we want to make both of these veteran?
Wait a minute. At the end of
Again?
before remove 2 veteran steps. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove a line or a veteran leader, so we might as well leave one of them as a line because why spend the experience just to replace him with a green?
So should we do 2 veteran right there and get this down to 4 and then grab some skills? What is the next mission, by the way?
Hang on. I think we should upgrade the first sergeant instead of one of those weapons teams.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yep, I agree. So our next mission is an offensive, by the way.
So we want some spotting.
Yeah, it's an air assault.
So we never used our auto grenade. So how many
we ran away?
How many do we got left?
4.
So we'll take the auto spot, right?
Yep.
Probably take the auto grenade and the auto cover. Wow. Well, I wonder if we should actually just take the auto spot and then we spend 3 to upgrade this guy to a veteran, and then like 3rd platoon can make up the rest.
Just the auto spot, you're thinking?
Just take the auto spot. We'll turn this guy into a veteran with the remaining 3. Right? Are you following me? You've gone completely silent. Are you alive? You've died.
So you've used all of them?
Yeah, I don't know. I lost you for a bit there, so I have no idea what you might have been saying. So
I wasn't saying anything.
So we took auto
I got
spot.
myself.
That's 1.
Yep.
But the thing is like
and then 3 more.
So we can't out here. I mean, we can't spend 3 more out here with ones that I really care about. Well, actually,
no, auto cover.
We could do these 3 instead.
Those 3 might make a difference.
Let's do that instead. Let's do that instead. So we'll keep him as a line, and we'll buy those 3. Then we've got a lot of these things already built up. So if 3rd platoon does really well, we'll just upgrade the snot out of them. If they do really poorly, it's okay.
Yep. So did you undo his veteran? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I took care of
So
it.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing 1. So infiltrate, general, cover. Oh, spot,
draw, grenade, cover.
Yeah, I didn't have a comma.
Well, but you also
there's my 7.
You also need it. No, you need a grenade.
Oh, did I have 2 covers?
Yeah, but
no, there are 2 covers.
But you don't have a grenade.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there's 7. Yeah. So I think that's it, right? So we're yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my question. Do we want to hit next and get, while we're thinking about it, these back out here, and
yeah,
instead of having to
Well, that's
Kind of
it.
want to just be
So that's it for mission 2, or sorry, for second platoon. Yeah.
done.